Hey, I'm Rob for JTLpodcast.com. There's a quick look at the sort of contents and the cards of Love Letter Premium Edition. Oh, it's so pretty. This is one of my favourite games of all time, so when a Premium Edition came out, I had to buy it straight away. So let's get a look at what's in the box. So there it is. It has one of those magnet fronts. You open it up. It's got all the characters at the top there, which is cool. I'm just trying to get it in frame. There we go. Nice rulebook. And we have all the stuff. Jesta, yes. Okay, so we have these massive, big, chunky wooden tokens, which is cool. There's also this yellow one, which I'll explain in a bit. I'm not going to go over the rules. I'm going to assume you know how to play Love Letter, at least the original Love Letter anyway. I'm not going to go through the rules of the game in this. I'm just going to go through the cards. So here we can see the original cards, and I've got the extra cards here. So these are the cards. They have these lovely sleeves. They are very thick. I don't know how you can... They are a very thick card. They have these great sleeves that you can put them in, which is cool. So then we have the guard with 5 of those, 2 priests. All the artwork's exactly the same as the original. There's still the sort of old-looking Brad Pitt prints. There we go. And then we've got the list of cards. These are again very thick as well. So that's the basic version, or the basic version of the game. So this is the more interesting side, because this now plays to 8 players. So there's more cards to make the game a bit bigger, a bit like they did with Lost Legacy, where you could mix 2 sets together and stuff, which I didn't really like, and I don't really like it here. I prefer to keep it at 4 to keep it quick. And some of the newer roles, as you'll see, if you don't know what they are, they do add a lot of extra complexity, which is a bit difficult for that accessibility, which is what Love Letter has always been good for. So let's take a look at the roles, and you can let me know what you think. So we're going to start obviously with the Jester. Jester is the best character in any game. So choose another player and give them a Jester token. If they win the round, you also win the round. So you can piggyback off somebody else's success. There is the Jester token, the yellow heart. So that's a lot of fun. Yeah, Jesters in games are always good. And the other type of character I enjoy playing in games is the Assassin as well. So the Assassin is also a 0, so he's not worth much at the end of the game. There's only 1 copy of him. But if you would be knocked out as the guard, or they target you as the guard, then they're knocked out instead. And then you discard the Assassin and draw a new card. So this is a lot of fun. A lot of fun, the Assassin. So we have more guards. This is, of course, when you play with more players. There are another 3 guards to put into the deck. There you go. You can see that. And this shows you at the bottom as well. Shows you that there's 5 in the game, but there's 8 in total. So that shows you there, if you play with 2 to 4 players, you use the lighter numbers. Using 5 to 8 players, you use the whole symbol there. But the guard, this different art does exactly the same thing. The cardinal is there. So you look at 2 players' hands. They must trade their hands. You get to look at one of their hands. So it's just a slightly bit better than the... wow, forgot the name. Forgot the name already. I'm going to dig through. Priest. Of course it is. Of course it's the priest. So there you go. You can choose 2 players. They must trade hands. Look at one of their hands. It's a bit of a better twist on the other one, but still a lot of fun. So now, as well as the Baron, you have the Baroness. Choose 1 or 2 other players. Look at their hands. So here's just going to look at their hand. Not as good as the Baron. The Baron can obviously knock people out. It's a lot more fun, but it's a good alternative there. The Sycophant's fun. The Sycophant, with the Handmaiden, you can protect yourself from the other player's effects. The Sycophant can force someone to be the target of the effect. So you can see there, choose a player. If the next card played has an effect that requires 1 or more players to be chosen, they must be one of them. So that's a lot of fun. You can try and knock somebody out of the round if they're ahead in the game. The Count is good fun. So he makes the card in your hand that you've got, he makes it 1 bigger. So at the end of the game, if you've got the Princess, it's no longer worth an 8, it's now worth a 9. So that's going to be pretty difficult to beat. Almost impossible to beat if the deck runs out. But yeah, it's good. I mean, it's much better than the Prince. I don't like the Prince at all. I think he's a bit dull. But the Count is a lot of fun. Same with the King. I don't really like the King. I don't like trading hands with another player, but because you're giving them information. But the Constable, if this card is in your discard pile when you are knocked out of the round, gain a token of affection, so you can gain a point during the game, a bit like Batman Love Letter, which is my favourite version of Love Letter, because you can gain points during the game, and with the Constable you can as well, which is pretty cool. Countess is always fun. She's worth a lot at the end of the round, but you never know if you're going to get knocked out by accident, by giving away too much information. You have to discard it. But the Dowager Queen is basically a glorified Baron. choose another player. You secretly compare hands with them. The player with the higher number is out of the round. I don't know why she's there as a 7. They've just replicated another ability. I don't know why that is, but it's not very good. But anyway, here's the princess. Obviously, if the princess you discard her, you're out of the round. There's no number 8 in the other version, but there is a number 9. And here we go. Here is the number 9. So this is basically the Batman ability from Batman Love Letter. Name a number other than 1 and choose another player. If they have that number in their hand, you gain a token of affection. They discard a card. But the princess still beats the bishop. So the bishop is worth 9. So he'll beat the countess, but the princess still beats the bishop. Which is confusing. This is what I was talking about with the problems with accessibility for new players. Say, oh yeah, at the end of the game, if the deck runs out, you reveal the card in your hand, whoever's got the highest number wins. That's easy. Whoever's got the highest number wins, except if you've got the bishop, in which case the princess beats the bishop. It's just a bit awkward. But yeah, that is it. Very nice presentation. Lovely box. The box is actually big enough that I can keep my version of Batman Love Letter and the Connive Factory Edition Love Letter and the Letters to Santa if it's Christmas. I'll put that in there as well. So it all fits in one box. So just one box on the shelf, which is good for shelf space, even though this is obviously much bigger than 4 individual games on its own anyway. So it's fine. But yeah, it's still one of my favourite games of all time. That is Love Letter. This is Premium Edition. Remember to like, share and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at JTR Podcast to find the blog and the podcast at jtrpodcast.com. I've been Rob, aka Jesta ThaRogue, and I'll see you soon.